Hello class, good morning. I am teacher Anne, and for today I'm going to discuss to you the different types of sewing machine, the parts and its functions. But before that, allow me to have a short review, a short introductions of what we are going to tackle all about. Sewing machine is an equipment which is very indispensable in any sewing activity, whether it be repairing, altering clothes, or recycling household articles. It is a textile machine used to sew, stitch fabrics and other materials together with thread and needle. And special care should be given with different sewing machines. Well-selected sewing machine is essential for achieving good results. It should be used correctly in accordance with the job requirements. And for our objectives, you have to classify sewing machine and its under uses. They identify the different parts of the lock stitch sewing machine and describe the functions of each part of the lock stitch sewing machine. Thousands of years ago, man had to use a bone needle and animal sinew or tendon to sew animals' skins for clothing. Then came the use of thread and needles to join pieces of fabric in constructing garments. Though the invention of sewing machine in the 19th century has saved time and labor of housewives in repairing garments, so sewing machine is very helpful to those housewives. A few still rely on hand sewing due to lack of budgets. Yes, and today we are using a hand stitch. Rather than buying other home appliances, a practical housewife would choose for a sewing machine because it's sometimes a source of income and a stress reliever. So, types of sewing machine. First is lock stitch sewing machine. This is usually used in homes and sometimes in schools, and this is also called a domestic sewing machine. Next is the high-speed sewing machine. This is sometimes called the straight stitching machine or industrial sewing machine. It has an automatic lubrication and is used by tailors and dressmakers. So I want you to show the video on high-speed sewing machine.
Brand new Juki high-speed sewing machine.
Next is over-edging sewing machine. So other companies call it small machine. So I want you to show the video on over-edging sewing machine.
Bali boss, ito naman po yung aging po natin na 3 threads. Brand new po siya at kompleto na rin po siya ng accessories. Meron na po siyang lagayan ng sinulid. Ayan, yung thread stand. Ayan, kompleto na rin po yan. May mga karayom na po. Napakaganda po nito. Meron na po siyang blade cutter. Ang aging po ay meron na po siyang cutter. Ayan o. Idadaan mo lang dyan, automatic mapuputol na po yung ating tela. Yung mga himol-mol, yung mga sobra sa tela, yun po yung pinuputol niya. At ito po yung tahi po niya, napakaganda. Yan, 3 threads po yan. Napakaganda po ng kanya pong tahi. Kahit pantalon, makapal at manipis po na tela yung tatahiin natin ay pwede po. Ayan o. Pantalon, kung sakali magtatahi po kayo. Automatic na po niyang kinakat yung tela. Ayan o. Kahit wala kayong gunting, automatic na po niyang puputulin. Idadaan nyo lamang po dito. 3 threads na po yan. 3 na po yung kanya pong sinulid. Ayan, 3. 3 threads na po. Ito pong Yamato po natin. Napakaganda po nito. All metal po siya. Napakaganda rin po ng kanyang tunog. Lahat po ng parts niya ay lahat po metal. At ayan po yung kanya pong tahi. Napakaganda po. Tahi sa ilalim, sa ibabaw. Ganun lamang po siya.
Next is the embroidery machine. So this is used in making fancy stitches and making different kinds of embroidery stitches on fabrics for the Barong Tagalog, pillow, cases, linen, handkerchiefs, and other novelty items. So this is the example of embroidery machine. Okay, next is the buttonhole machine. This is used in making buttonhole garments. And button attachment, it is used in attaching buttons to the garment. So I want you to show a video in attaching button. Next is double needle machine. This is used in the constructions of the different kinds of clothing, especially for the inseam, outseam, and side seam. So I want you to show a video. So the last type of sewing machine is the bar tacking machine, which is used in reinforcing the opening and closing of the pockets. So let's proceed to the different parts of sewing machine and their functions. So the basic structures of sewing machine is the same whether it is hand-operated sewing, dreidel sewing machine, or electric sewing machine. So let us continue the discussion on the different parts of a Luxich sewing machine and their functions. So I want you to show a video.
Yes, and here are the parts of a sewing machine. Spool pin, base plate, tension regulator, thread guide, thread take-up lever, pressure bar lifter, throat plate, feed dog, pressure foot, high pressure, balance wheel, stop motion screw, bobbin winder, stitch regulator, shuttle, bobbin case, bobbin, sliding plate, threader, drive wheel, belt, belt guide, plate, band wheel cap, nakalimutan ko. Cabinet, drawer,
Equipment bag.